Boom! Wednesday. That's right. Sniff it in. Straight through the monitor, or the cell phone, or whatever. But you can smell it. The goodness of the comic books. As Morgan wafts through the pages. They just come off. Yes.
They smell good and they look good, man.
Indeed.
Really
we got lots of good stuff this week. It is, of course, almost the end of August, which is kind of a crazy thing, but that means the summer crossovers are kind of finishing up. DC's moving along with some things. And speaking of DC, we're going to let Morgan tell you what he's smiling about there.
Ooh.
Well, I just got to the end of the most recent issue of the newest volume of my all-time favorite DC book, Secret Six. This is written by Gail Simone and drawn by the team of Dale Eaglesham, and we got Tom Derenick doing the flashback sequences here. And it seems like the team's finally settled into a groove here. Like, the book was delayed for a bit there. Like, the first issue came out, then it was months and months until the second one came out. And the art team switched up a bunch, but they finally went back to Dale Eaglesham, who drew the original Villains United run, which was amazing.
Yes.
Totally amazing. And this has got all kinds of wackiness. Like, Gail Simone took what she was doing in the original volume and then, like, doubled the zaniness of it. Like, they're all living in this guy Big Shot's house, who is actually another beloved DC character. That's a bit of a plot twist here. I'm not going to spoil it on the video. But they're all in suburbia, and they're these supervillains, and they're basically just wrecking everything constantly, but they have to maintain some sort of facade of being, normal people. Almost like a secret identity or something.
That's why they're the Secret Six,
those,
right?
I guess? Yeah. It's great. And you got Sharks made out of sand on the cover for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure it's not actually in the book.
That is a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I've seen it several times. Sand Sharks.
Mr. Will?
I'm going to stick the DC love here. Robin, son of Batman. I love that Damian Wayne is back. He is a badass, and he's on a search for redemption. When he was able to win his freedom from his crazy mother, Talia, he went on the Year of Blood. He did a lot of really, really bad things, and now he's going around the globe trying to make up for it on these cool missions. And it's Damian and his cool, like, Goliath. We've been talking about, it's not a man-bat.
It's definitely not a man-bat. He gets offended when you say that.
It's kind of a demon, dog, evil hamster from hell. He's a badass. What can I say? I mean, I thought Titus the bat dog was really cool, but Goliath the demon thing is really cool, and it's also got nobody. But this is Patrick Gleason. He is unleashed. He's writing. He's drawing. He is, I mean, if you love Damian, if you love Robin, if you just like all kinds of crazy, he's out of Gotham. He's going to live with the globe and all kinds of weird mystical adventures. Damian lives. Robin, son of Batman, this week.
And for my first pick, we're going to hop over to new and up-and-coming comics publisher Black Mask to bring you Young Terrorists, #1. Written by Matt Pizzolo and art by M&K Nahupen? I just totally destroyed that. But anyway, this is kind of the idea is that what if the smoking man from X-Files had a real daughter and she was kind of this crazy political terrorist. So you've got this, and it's got kind of vibe and overtones of like DMZ and Invisible, stuff like that. So it's very like hard-hitting, in-your-face kind of street-level politics with psychedelic colors and explosions. Because politics would be nothing if not for explosions.
Really?
So yeah, this girl blows up a lot of stuff and looks really cool while doing it. Yeah, alright, that sounds good.
Alright, and I'm gonna jump all the way over to Japan for my next pick here. This is the first volume, the beginning of a new age, even as it says, of the classic tokusatsu hero, Ultraman. My favorite, personally, out of the giant monster wrestling 60s characters. There are so many good ones to choose from, too. This is following, actually, the son of the original Ultraman, who... I don't think either of them knew that he was the original Ultraman. Like, the old guy finds out in this book that he used to be Ultraman, the kid finds out that his dad used to be Ultraman, and the kid finds out that he's an Ultraman too, which I didn't know was a thing that could get passed down from genes or anything. I thought you kind of had to get hit by a space laser or something for that to happen.
Well,
but...
the space laser might change your genes.
Yeah,
God knows what it does to your your things there. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, whole lot. But yeah, this is really cool. It's taking like the classic Ultraman suit and kind of updating for 2015. It's got like shades of modern like Iron Man, Metal Gear design. There's a bit of Shiro Masamune in there. Got those like little circles all over the armor, you know.
As you should.
But it's a really great looking book and an awesome entry and a great legacy.
As if I didn't love the new Star Wars series by Jason Aaron, who was just killing it. Literally, it's like I walked out of A New Hope, and I'm into and the movie just continues on for me. Now we have Stuart Immonen has now joined. He's the new regular artist. He of All New X-Men and All New Captain America fame, and it's just awesome. After a really cool kind of flashback issue, which showed Obi-Wan's secret life when he first came to Tatooine. It picks up Luke Skywalker's trying to uncover the secrets of the Jedi and who he is and what the Jedi are about. He's going to be going to Coruscant. I hope I said that right to all the Star Wars folks out there. The big city place where all the, the city planet. And then, but most of all, there was a huge cliffhanger from 2 issues ago. It's been all over the internet so basically, what the heck is Han Solo doing with a wife? And she confronts Han Solo and Leia. So Jason Aaron, not scared to like throw in a little new twist to the Star Wars comics canon, but once again, great intrigue, great fun with the characters you know and love, with some new characters. And now, with art by Stuart Immonen. May the Force is with us at warp speed.
Indeed.
In hyperspace.
And while this may not be manga, it is done by one of the men who brought you the first official American language mangas. Adam Warren continues his awesomely sexy, bizarre, strange superhero saga, Empowered, in its 9th volume. 9, he's been doing this for a while. But Adam Warren has got... He brought you Dirty Pair years and years ago. Adam Warren is just kind of a dirty old man who likes to draw kind of dirty action comics. But that's okay, because we need those in the world of comic books. I mean, look at this guy. Il Duce? Yeah. It doesn't end with that. It's friggin' awesome. But yeah, Adam Warren, Empowered, definitely worth checking out the trades.
Because it's not just dirty, it's also fun.
It is.
That's
it's
a big part of it.
Fun. It's super fun.
And jumping over to something slightly less fun, unless, you think Batman gaining the powers of a god who knows everything are fun, which, now that I think about it, yeah, that is kind of fun. Justice League 43 here, part 3 of the Darkseid War, even though I think it should be called the Darkseid Anti-Monitor War, just so we can add more words on the cover. This has, yes, Batman becoming a god, sort of something that was, theorized was going to happen way back in Final Crisis. Like, I like to think we're in the age of comics where editors pick up on things that people think are going to happen on the internet and then just write them in. But this has Jeff Johns teaming with Jason Fabok to have, Darkseid beat up the Anti-Monitor. Which finally happens in this issue. There's like an actual fight between them.
Yeah, they're both in there.
It's neat. But yeah, they're basically just bringing in everything that Justice League has been building up to since the actual first issue here. And Mr. Miracle's in it. So,
I'm in.
He's always good.
I want to give a double hit of love to Mr. Dennis Hopeless because he's got 2 Secret Wars books. He's going to be doing the new All New X-Men this fall, but right now he's doing 2 big Secret Wars books. If he does for Inferno, if he does for House of M what he did for Inferno, I'm very excited. Inferno, he picks up, it's the story back when demons invaded New York, and I actually love this better than the original, believe it or not, because he really takes the relationship between Illyana and Colossus. It's a great book for Colossus fans and Magic fans and all kinds of cool, crazy stuff with Mr. Sinister and demons, and I'm loving it. And then the new issue is House of M. This was the big thing where Scarlet Witch kind of twisted time and Magneto rules over a mutant-controlled world. But of course, once you conquer everything, what happens? This picks up. I'm just so excited about this, I can't even talk about it right now. Anyway, it's House of M. You remember the story, you know how it ends. But what if it continued? What if Magneto continued ruling the Earth? Of course it can't last. Someone's going to figure it out and bring him down to Earth. But Dennis Hopeless and Marco, do the great pronunciator with me. So
I guess it's like Faya or something.
Faya.
There's
Anyway,
2 L's there that usually...
The art looks really cool. So once again, Dennis Hopeless with 2 Secret Wars X-Men title books. Once again.
And keeping the Secret Wars love going, Secret Wars Secret Love.
Chicka wow wow.
Featuring, obviously on the cover, Miss Marvel doing a little dance with the devil himself, Ghost Rider. Well, I guess he's not really a devil. He's just possessed by a demonic serial killer, which is maybe weirder.
Yeah.
But none of that matters because Fife, Daredevil, 8 pages. I'm not going to say anything else. Fife, Daredevil, 8 pages. If you don't buy this, you get the smack.
Can you say it one more time? I didn't quite get that.
Fife,
Daredevil.
8 pages.
8 of them.
8.
Wow.
All of them. In a
Wow.
row. With ads in the middle of it, because Marvel's Marvel. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna buy 5. But Secret Wars is still not over this week.
No!
We have
Wait, why didn't we
another
just do
new
a Secret
number
Wars
1.
video?
Because then we wouldn't have had anything else to talk about.
Oh, well. Damn you, Marvel!
We've got a new one-shot here from the team of... Is this Scotty? Yeah, Scotty
Yeah.
Young is writing it,
Yeah.
teaming up with Jim Mahfood on art for Howard the Human. Yeah, Howard the Human, you know, the guy that showed up at the end of that Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the one with all the feathers.
You mean
but-
Donald Duck?
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
yeah.
That's weird. I can't believe Disney just shoehorns their characters into the new properties they get.
Yeah, right. Gosh, I
terrible.
hate that.
Right?
No, but Howard has been plucked and given a mustache and thrown in a city full of animals. It's weird. It's kind of like they're reversing everything. It's all bizarro and stuff.
Bizarro
you know?
Howard.
And this features an appearance by what may be possibly the most apt thing since Peter Porker. We've got Daredevil recast as a blind mouse.
Yes. It's good.
That's
It
brilliant.
writes itself.
It does.
It's beautiful. It's just one issue, so you don't even have to follow it across a whole bunch of months and then be sad when it gets canceled for the rest of the Marvel books.
And more fun things. Invader Zim, Jonan Vasquez. It's new. You know you want it. You want it so bad it's like girl wants the hot dog. Come and get the hot dog. Alright, we're done with that.
Wow. Yeah. I've got one last book for you here.
Is it about hot dogs?
No, it's
No.
about nihilism and the black hole in the center of all things and, you know, coping
Cookies?
with the changing world.
No? You lost me, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Andrew.
man.
I got 2 words. Fraser Irving.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 more. Grant Morrison.
Yup, and one more, why not? Annihilator. This was probably my favorite miniseries over the last year. Took a long time for the last issue to come out, so a lot of people fell off between the gap there. But we have it all in one very nice hardcover edition from Legendary Comics. This tells the story of screenwriter Ray Space. It's not spelled like you would think it is, but it still sounds like that because it's Grant Morrison. As he attempts to write the story of Annihilator, as Max Nomax escapes from the, I don't know what it's called. There's so many weird names here. Basically, it's the story of a man writing a story of a man who comes to tell him to write that story. It's really, really, really weird, but it is amazing. Fraser Irving paints some of, like, the most haunting imagery you will find in any comic. Like, forget Ben Templesmith, forget Juan Ferreira, forget, like, anyone that's doing horror comics right now. Just read some Fraser Irving if you really, really want to be disturbed.
And my final pick, Island number 2, which I only notice now has a very, very dirty back cover.
Ooh.
Very dirty. Like, think Benicio del Toro tripping on acid in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas kind of dirty. Yes.
That's absolutely filthy.
Anyway, Brandon Graham and Emma Rios bring you the 2nd issue of their monthly comics magazine of awesome comic books. You've got, in addition to Emma and Ludrow from last issue, you've got Will Kirkby blowing your mind with some psychedelic weirdness in the beginning, and Mr. Simon Roy putting together some very, very nice stuff, because Simon Roy is awesome and always awesome. So yes, get the very cool Island with the dirty back cover. That's right, I showed it to you. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And we got these really cool new figures.
Yeah, those are
Catwoman,
super rad.
Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, all based
Dun,
on the
dun,
Jay Lee
dun.
art. So you want to come in and get some creepy kind of Jay Lee figures.
It's so creepy. I love them.
Super creepy.
They might not even be here. I might just buy all of them.
Good. Quickly, come before they get all bought. And there's free hot dogs. Yeah. We'll see you next week.